just really wanted a roast beef slider.
Was it disappointing, like all Arby's?
No, it was better than I remember.
Whoa.
I think they had different bread.
You guys, we can't diss Arby's because they're our sponsor today.
Yeah, they're paying us.
Oh.
Right now.
Do you know why it's called Arby's? RB roast beef.
Really?
Arby's.
Yeah. Used to just be the initials.
3, 2, 1. Hey!
Hey!
All right. I don't even know what that was.
I don't know, but you needed a V.
I feel like every time I try to do the hey with everybody because of stupid Skype, I cut out. So you usually just go hey. My personal flair.
So, yeah. Welcome to officially half a year's worth of episodes. Like 26.
Oh, yes, guys. Guys.
Official. 26 is half a year. So, boom. And this episode of V&D brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats.
Now we're gonna get in trouble for copy.
You know, I
Maybe
really...
do the like super deep voice. Arby's.
Yeah.
We have the meats.
We have the meats. No, I just...
There you go.
Well, I think one day we're gonna get like an actual sponsor. That'd be pretty cool. Like Arby's will like post like a little thing in their window.
So one of you
like,
still eats here.
Victory and defeat.
I hadn't been there in a long time. It just sounded.
Yeah.
I was curious.
It'll be your work.
I'll be like the service manager at Arby's or something for some.
It's not like I eat a lot of Arby's or anything.
Oh. Roast beef sliders. What else do they have?
Couldn't be more weird.
They have a pizza
The fact-
slider. I didn't order it, but it's kind of weird.
That pizza slider just slides right on through your arteries.
Mm.
Woo!
Feel that
What
slide.
doesn't slide out renders you bulletproof.
Mm-hmm. Type 2 diabetes.
Don't
On
tempt
the
me.
horizon. No. You can't have both kinds.
So, to pull a Tommy, the party finds itself
Alone, riding in green fields
standing
with the sun on
atop
its face?
a room full of red runes scattered across the ground in a circular pattern, and in the middle, an archway with
No.
a deep red portal in the middle, with some golden accents. It was activated upon the killing of the Goro-like creatures.
Thank you.
Pardon. That's the noise they made?
Yeah, when they die, they go...
Legit.
So yeah,
Can we see anything through the portal, or is it just a swirling red mass?
it's a swirly red mass.
I don't think you should go in there. Just
And the only thing you can really make out in the middle is that the place you would be going to, per se, it just looks like space. It's like just like dark, as if
The
you're looking
final
up
frontier.
into like the night sky.
Can you pass me the pencil cup? Pencil caddy. Sorry.
Can I
That was good.
can I take one of the swords that we just salvaged and just kind of like stick it through the hole?
No,
Yes.
Hold it there for a
Trevor.
second, and then pull it back out.
Big.
It's like all messed up.
Yes, you can do that.
And 3, 2,
I show my disapproval.
1.
I push him through.
And
Excellent. Big takes a ninjato and inserts it into the portal. The blade is on the other side of the portal for a full 3 seconds. He pulls it back into this room, and it looks completely unaffected.
Did it like vanish into nothingness when it was stabbed through?
Was that a metaphor for death?
Did we hear Sirius Black call
Jesus
out?
Christ.
That's rude, Tommy.
Note all of the things said.
That dropped my dice.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe you've done this.
The dice has been dropped.
It's like, oh, I can't believe you've done this.
Where has it
I
gone?
don't know.
Oh, it's amazing.
But I'll find it. Don't worry. It's by your foot.
I know.
Mr. Gunton Bell.
I found the damn D10. Did I roll
That
a
doesn't
fucking
count.
10?
No.
For what? What would it have
A
counted
7.
for? Jenny.
Nothing.
Right.
I just dropped it and found it. It was very anticlimactic.
It's like, no, that's 70 counts for your next roll. Right. Flubby looks at Zen and says, you know, after all this fighting, the Wraith, the Blunderboars,
Those
the lightning skeletons, the invaders, the coral-like creatures. And now seeing a red portal, I'm beginning to get a little scared.
I look at her and say,
Are we going the right way? I have so many questions. I don't even...
I put my hand up and say, just remember why we're here. And then I gesture to the rest of the party and go, why are we here?
I don't know, I just follow you guys.
Soul's like, I don't fucking know.
And just,
Vengeance!
Ray's angrily snarls something about a sorcerer being let through into the palace cellar by the nice sultan-looking man, Jaren, up on the base floor, and says something about the sorcerer not being found after some time, and Jaren suspecting like dark magic's down here, and all the guards being killed from enemies from the other side.
So he says all that, Raze does. And after he finishes, I say, oh my god. You can talk!
Ray says, Ray sarcastically goes, oh my god, you can be sarcastic.
Sassy iced coffee, man. Ooh, meta comment.
I look at him and say, wait, you can?
I say, okay.
Also, speaking of Rays,
What?
I do
I'm
this.
sorry. Speaking of Rays, I mentioned that he grimaced in the previous session.
Did you see my comment?
Yes. I rewatched and I was like, son of a bitch, I thought I said grin. And then he said that about, I don't think you know what that word means or whatever. And I was all like, I remember being like confused. I was like,
Yeah,
why did he
he'll
say
be the
that?
one to do that. This one over here.
And then I rewatched it and I was like, oh, that's why he said it. Because it fucking said grimace. And I think I said grimace because Ray's always has like this resting, like angry face. Like he's always like always ready for battle. So I was thinking grimace, but
It was supposed to be grim?
yeah, it's supposed to be grin. Because he would grin at the thought of a battle. Anyway,
Well, now the mysteries are
Let's
solved.
see more there.
you got out a little bit, Trevor. What'd you say?
That.
Hmm.
Stop it. I'm good. By the way, the entire time that they've been having this conversation, Big's just literally taking the Ninjato and going in and out of the portal, expecting something different to happen, and nothing different happens.
That is such a big thing to do.
Is he trying different parts?
What?
Is he trying different spaces within it, or is he just doing the same
Only
one?
after about a half a dozen times of going dead center, he's like, maybe, and then he tries like a corner, and then back in the center, different corner, and then center but off to the side, and it's just over and over again.
Archways don't have corners.
Sure. Big wouldn't know.
You know, technically speaking, the archway would have a vertex because of the parabolic shape.
Shut up.
Yes,
Shut up,
Big
you.
Shut up,
This is
you
your banners
bastard.
right now.
decides to check the different vertices.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna need you to find the focal point of this parabola, given the equation. Okay. So what all would you like to do?
I'd like you to hand me my character sheet. And perhaps, because I noticed it was over there, and I think Katie's is probably
That would
with
fucking
it.
help, wouldn't
Mine's
it?
over there too.
I would like to do a magical sensory
Magical
on the
sensory.
fucking archway and sense if it is a death door or if it is a portal leading yonder. That is a 9 plus 15.
As soon as your magical sensory is open, your brain is completely like,
Ow.
yeah, it's like almost exploding. Like your brain's all like, why are you doing this? There's magic everywhere. And you're looking at the portal and it's like, your mind is like, yes, it's a portal that leads somewhere. Like,
But my point
turn off your
is,
sensory before I fucking die.
my point is,
It's so magical.
if a living being goes through it, is it going to be all like, oh, but only undead can go through it? Now you can go through it. You know? Or if it's like, hey, you can come on through, bro. Because you're a satyr.
I have like plus 20 dex.
That's not at all what we were talking about.
You have enough magic to ascertain that the portal is at least safe.
Excellent.
Safe to go through, but you don't know if the place that puts you in is safe or not. But the portal of itself, like, won't hurt you. But the place you go to might hurt you because you don't know where it leads.
Excellent. I turn to Flavia and say, I know you may be afraid. And I would be lying if I said that I was afraid.
Clever.
But I'm going through that portal.
Oh, lordy gosh.
And just in case I die on the other side,
Oh, no.
I imagine I'm shorter than her. I lift up on my tip of my hoofs, and I leave a cold kiss on her left cheek. And I go back on my back hoofs, and I turn around, tail up. No, down. That's weird. Tail down, and strut through that damn portal.
The
I haven't healed. I'm kidding.
the moment after you kissed her lips and turned to walk away, she completes the sentence that you left open and said, "You would only die on the other side if I were to have died first," and follows you.
Oh my god.
Damn. I kissed her on the cheek, not the lips.
The cheek. I said the cheek, right?
Yeah.
What-
The lips.
Oh, that's what I mentioned.
Well, I meant cheek.
The cheek. The butt cheek.
The butt cheek.
You bent
I
over and
pulled
kissed
down.
her.
that
butt.
kind of
I pulled down her pants and kissed the left butt cheek and pulled it back up.
This is getting, like, really
I'm like,
absurdly erotic. I'm liking it.
You would.
I really would. I'm a total ass, man. It's erotic. So the two of them go through the portal, and the rest of the party witnesses as Big is poking the portal in which the two party members just went through. On the other side, you see a sword blade poke through the portal near you.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah.
I poke through and I come back, it's covered in goat's blood, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I gesture up to him like, no more.
Stop it, friend. Going through. Stop.
I'm almost imagining, like, Zen just, like, strutting up, just like, ah, then he, like, stops and sees the blade just going, and he's like, scoots me off to the side.
Like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Exactly, like with the freaking shotgun.
Uh-huh.
Blood style.
Also,
Alright,
I would
put
like
it
to
back
say,
in the bag with all
not
the
to
others.
not to deter progress at all, but this is one of the first campaigns that I've DM'd where there is now multiple dungeons that have not been fully explored.
uh-oh.
Oh, that irritates me.
I know. The OCD is, like,
But that's okay.
partially tingling, but at the same time, you guys are playing it right, because any hero in any, like heroic campaign that explores everything in full it's like, well, they're apparently not really worried about the main quest.
Yeah, my character has no reason to
People
do
are
that.
dying, you must hurry! Yeah, but I didn't check that
Yeah,
one
but
side
side
alley that was
quests.
3 blocks previous.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that one Pokemon trainer swimmer on that one route in the corner. Oh god, I have to go back and battle. them.
Recently, it's
The world's
been
coming to an end. No
this
better fish.
and the sewers. So there's 2 dungeons, and I think Tristram and I think maybe the Dark Tower. But yeah, there's been a few places.
The Dark Tower.
Oh, what a sweet dog. What a sweet dog. I invited him, don't worry.
He's been a good boy.
He's so
I
cute.
think the Dark Tower. I think you guys might have actually fully explored it though.
Unless there was a basement.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
dark
but then
basement.
now that I think about it, I think you guys did fully explore that.
The dark basement.
But there's been at least two,
Well,
if not three.
I venture through the portal anyway,
Well,
and I
no,
imagine
that already happens.
I imagine if I'm like in combat instantly, I can go like, "Oh crap," and then turn around and go through and go like, "There's something over there." Or otherwise, I can just go back through the portal unless I die instantaneously. You lied the whole time. I'm still talking, Jeff.
I know.
Okay, good.
That's what I say. Is anyone else following them through the portal?
No.
Not before I look at Soul and Toshi and just kind of back in the portal, like where Zen and Flava just disappeared. Like, so are we?
Yeah.
I gave him one of these.
Right. Well,
I guess
Big,
so.
Toshi, and Soul are debating whether or not to go through the portal. Zen and Flavi, you guys see on the other side, you are standing on top of a very small stone platform that at first you believe is just kind of like floating in fucking space. It is literally just like the night sky, like, and you know,
Hey, Katie.
stars.
Can you check to make sure the front door's closed?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's just a star-filled night sky, as if you're like in the middle of space, just all around you, and it like trips you out from where you're like, what the hell? And you're on this small stone platform with the archway, and then you realize, looking down, that there's a very small set of stairs on either side of the stone walkway that leads down to a lower stone level that branches off in 4 directions.
Are we in the astral plane?
This is the Arcane Sanctuary, which your characters would not know the name of yet. But just to simplify the matter, I would like to refer to it as the Arcane Sanctuary, and not a star-filled nighttime sky with floating platforms in space.
The ancestral
Space
plane?
What's up?
Space Mountain.
Yeah, you guys are on fucking Space Mountain. Canyon Mountain.
Why'd you do that, Trevor, you
I'm
asshole?
sorry. It's at that point that I go walking through the portal.
Oh, after I describe
And
what
I
you guys
see-
see on the other side, but not you, you're like, oh, that sounds cool.
I don't.
Yeah, I just think Big would have gotten impatient at that point, and now I can like do the thing where he walks out, sees the tiny ass platform and the tiny ass stairs, and the vast open space, and he can just go, nope, and turn around and go back through where he came from.
Okay. That exchange happens, and I believe Toshi and Soul would be looking at him like,
Toshi doesn't want to, but to abandon the party would be dishonor. So,
the way we're to abandon the party would be dishonor.
I don't believe in that crap, so I guess I just go strolling in there.
As you stroll through, you see Big on his way back, and you just bypass him
You
and go
just hear
through.
under his breath, deep voice going, nope, 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 nope.
Raze goes in with you, basically.
Oh,
Like
cool.
he would have gone in after
Buddy.
Big, but it's set up in such a way that you go in after Big as well. So you're kind of going through together, and then Big pops back into the cellar with the last remaining party member, Soul.
You haven't
I
gone
don't
through
like
yet?
it over there.
Huh?
I don't like it over there.
Why?
It's small and floaty.
I am big and
I reach up and I grab your ear and then I take you with me. Come on, Big, let's go.
We're going to the small floaty plane. Let's go.
Big's like all arched over, just
so pretty. I want to see a picture.
How tall is Soul actually?
I think
Soul's pretty
Are
tall.
you like 5'0" or what?
Over
She's-
6. I
Yeah,
think.
she's 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
So assume your arm is about 3 feet. You'd like just barely be able to get to my earlobe and go like haul down. Okay.
Are you like 10 feet
I
tall?
come back,
It's like 9.5,
just
I
getting
think.
hauled.
I'm 4
Poor
and
Big.
a half feet tall.
The Big is more than twice your height, which is totally fitting.
Jesus. Works for me.
All right.
Come on, Big.
The whole party is now standing on a small floaty platform in space.
Time to heal.
I turn to Toshi and say, I knew you'd come. Abandoning us would be dishonor.
Oh my god.
I nod curtly
I nod to
and
Soul.
do a double take, kind of.
I nod back.
I nod to Soul and say, we should go back and heal.
No.
The
All right.
party, now that you're all here,
The portal
It
disappears.
is.
Oh God.
No, the portal is still very much open
Oh, thank God.
and is active. You can go back at any point. The surrounding area, like the spaciness, is probably one of the most unsettling yet beautiful things you guys have ever laid your eyes on. Like, you see star clusters, nebulas, explosions like
Stunning.
supernovas, and like the huge gaseous clouds, super bright stars, and that's all the lovely things that you would normally look at in the night sky. But everything is like crystal clear, as if you were literally in the middle of space.
That's our downstairs neighbors, guys. Don't worry about it. They're filling up their fucking pool outside.
What the fuck?
I thought that was Cody whining.
No, it's the water pressure that they're destroying because they're idiots.
Oh my
Anyway,
God,
if you're listening to this recording,
And you live
come
below
up and
me.
fight me, bro.
It's
It's okay, I stared at them awkwardly because I was looking for their
well,
cat earlier. So
well
there's
said,
that.
well said, Tom.
Or a cat, the cat.
Yes. And do I need to explain why it's unsettling?
Somebody push me off this ledge so I can fall into the endless abyss.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I imagine that Soul
That
is
sounded-
still hanging onto Big's ear because he just wants to get the fuck out. He'll stay, but he wants to get the fuck out. He's not used to shit being bigger than him.
Understandable.
I'm really proud of myself for remembering exactly how many swords we found and how many I have and how many. Anyway.
Because you have 3 of them and I have 17 of them, right?
Yeah. Isn't that cute?
I have 17 written in my inventory.
To which Jeff said, no, you need to split them more evenly than that
Yeah.
because you don't have room
But I
for
said
that.
that. But
Yeah,
I
we
said
just
that he
did
could
it.
be the inventory master and have everything written down if he likes. He just aesthetically needs to know that he's not holding on to literally everything.
Which is
No,
just
no.
fascinating.
I imagine I've got 5 max.
All right. So, also speaking of those swords,
Fascinating.
they're pretty damn good. I just want to point that out. Maybe backup weapons. I'm just saying,
Not as good as mine.
just to try and
Well, I'll be keeping one.
help you out a bit.
I'll be keeping one.
Okay.
Thank you.
They are main hand weapons, so you could totally one hand one. Or do you have dual wield at all?
No, but I need to get it.
Oh, if you don't have dual wield, then don't worry about it, because I think the
I'm
best
gonna
setup
get it.
you could have would
Okay.
be the Ninjato and then the Rakanishu dagger. You'd be able to do that if you wanted.
But my sword is awesome.
Yeah, your sword is awesome. I'm just letting you know.
I'd cut it.
If you switch to the dual wield setup, then you get the minuses on your offhand. But
Whose class is that?
what?
Dual wielding?
The ability to dual wield is a general skill.
I should have gotten that a long time ago.
It's okay.
No, you're going
I would
for
say
it.
if you're gonna go with one weapon style, just go with it. It's not too good of an idea to be too spread of a character. I was just giving you ideas because I was under the impression that you had dual wield, but I remember that you were just dual wielding without the ability, like earlier in the campaign. So.
Is this going all night?
I hope not.
It's like a smoothie from hell.
Yeah. Start making a smoothie down.
It is.
I just did it for the kids.
I can't fathom the idea as to why they still think that it's like an okay thing to do, because it has to be louder down there, and it's
Oh, yeah.
almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. That'd be really annoying.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's like it'd be a lot more confrontational, but
You said 4 stairways,
kids,
Jeff?
you know?
2 stairways. There's 2 stairways leading directly below you guys to a
Yeah.
much larger, central stone platform. And
Where
Oh,
someone's
both
blowing
make
up
the
a
same
pool and
place.
making noise.
yes, they both lead below you guys to the same platform. And then from there you can see 4 very clear paths that diverge away from that center platform in literally a perpendicular fashion. So it's for all your OCD folk, it's actually very nice and perfect.
Here's my problem.
I have 15
Oh,
health.
Ledger.
I feel like we do need to do the annoying resting bit in the beginning of every session.
Yep. Yep.
I am
Yeah.
below half on MP,
Yep, me too.
so I feel like we need to go back through the portal now that we know it's out here. and do all of that shit and then come back through. Or decide to do the OCD thing of actually explore every single facet of this dungeon right here.
I think we should heal.
Okay. I grab Flobby's hand and say, let's go back. And I go through the portal and she'll be all like, weird. And I'm like, not really.
Cody.
She looks a little flustered. She's like, but it's so beautiful. Okay.
I do a backflip through it. And
I was
I'm
gonna
roll
say,
for it.
count rest here.
With a
here,
2.
this part.
You bumble
Plus 8 next time.
with your backflip and actually you don't succeed in doing a backflip, but when you hit the ground you tumble in such a way that you do go through the portal and you find yourself on the ground of the cellar, like with all the runes. You're like laying on the runes and you're like, that was embarrassing. And then Trevor said something I didn't hear because I was talking. What's up?
Clean.
Nobody
I clean my whiskers and
a
shame.
counter argument, but we're already all going through the portal, so.
So sorry.
I guess at that, I somehow, just say fuck it to the pain, and I stand up to the point where Soul is hanging off of my ear, her feet dangling, and I walk through the portal.
Give me a strength check to see if you're still holding on.
I'm gonna use your D20.
Sure.
11 plus 0.
How much do you weigh?
150. And I'm 6 feet.
You fail your strength check and you feel your fingers slip because
Dang
you
it.
don't have enough friction to hold on, basically. You don't have a good enough grip. You slip as he stands up fully and walks through the portal, and you're standing there watching him go through the portal angrily like, son of a bitch.
You son of a gun, Big. You son of a gun.
You big bastard.
I decide to follow him through.
Excellent. 2 of you, or 3 of you are in the cellar.
I just need to rest for an hour to get all my MP back. That's all I need.
I need health and MP.
I need way more than that.
What's
I'm at 40 out of 95 health, and I have 0 MP.
Oh, jeez.
Katie, can you full heal the 2 of them?
Nah.
Because I kind of took a lot of hits.
Let me grab my die.
We must have had some spell.
Spelf?
I was going to say spell
Spelf.
failure, but that's stupid. I don't do spells.
Spelf is way better.
Oh, that's right.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, I have 15 health out of 49.
Yeah, spell burst.
19. That's full health. Full heal on Tommy,
So the
I guess.
spell burst on full heal, you're just like really full healed.
You're very, very healed. And
I get a surplus?
Big, you're full healed.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
get a full heal. You get a full heal.
You
Okay.
get a full heal.
Can I
Everyone
point out
is
the
at-
fact that I did not need a full heal, so can I defer that to Floppy?
I need one.
She's already doing it for you.
Technically, no. Because she picked her target
Alright.
already.
Fine! I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
You make
Why is a big girl figure it out?
I don't think I have enough mana to do it again.
Well, let's rest.
Well,
Even though we're resting, I'm keeping
Also-
my mana emptied out for barrier.
Remember that I have self-heal now, so don't worry as much about healing me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I rest for 2 hours.
so I know Flavia is back to full health already.
Fan,
Fantastic.
does that bother?
Yes.
It just sounds like my fake fart sounds.
It
Alright,
does.
so is anyone else missing HP?
Yes, me. I nap. I
Does
rest.
she? Do you have enough MP to heal her?
I might have enough to do. What's 36? 31 minus 26.
5.
And then I would have like.
You have enough for a heal, a regular heal.
Yeah, then I can do that.
Okay, good for your character.
Let's see.
All those
Success.
crazy ass magic.
2d4. Win. Thanks, plus 16. You heal for 21.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Does that put you up to full?
That pretty much puts me at no mana. Which is fine. 'cause I can
No,
take that back.
it does not, but it gets me close.
All right.
36 out of
How
49.
long would you like to rest, you guys?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Who wants to keep watch, if
Is
anyone?
anybody keeping watch?
I can
Yeah.
keep watch. I don't have. I
You
wait, I
need
need to rest
MP.
for
Floppy
mana.
will
Never mind.
watch.
Excellent.
Alright, yeah, I gotta rest too.
Alright.
I needed the HP
Yes.
or MP.
Yes.
Raze actually rests with you guys because he was low on MP.
Does rest not heal HP? It just has to be a longer rest?
Long rests do, but only a small amount.
Did I heal any HP in this rest?
No, because it was only 1 hour. But you are all at full MP now. Everyone who's
Yay.
keeping watch did not hear any signs of threat. Congratulations. So, just to reiterate, you're all at full MP
Yes.
after 1 hour of resting.
Yes. Okay. I'm at full. I want to go. But now we need to decide which way we're going.
The next
Um,
we have.
Big is for anything that doesn't lead him going through that goddamn portal.
Okay.
Why?
Trevor wants to go back through the portal, TBH, but that's not in character.
Why is Big such a pansy?
Ooh.
For the same reason I'm afraid of the deep ocean.
Oh. And why is that, Trevor?
Because fuck you!
Oh. Didn't realize that was the reason. Well, I disagree, and I want to go back to the portal.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
1 vote for and 1 vote against.
I was intrigued by what I saw in there and would be okay with exploring it.
1 vote for. Or 2 votes for total. Soul.
Blindfold him.
So wait, who's voting now?
Creepy dungeon,
Trevor?
pretty space place.
Big is the only vote against going through the portal because Big is like
It's okay.
scary
Pussy.
place. Yeah, Big's a pussy.
It's like a weird form of agoraphobia, I guess.
Well, sorry, Big, but we're going.
Can you give us a quick reminder of what we have missed, like what we have not gone down here?
Yes. So, in the prior room where like the skeleton
There's a
portcullis
portcullis,
area
yeah.
was, so going back through that door into the main room of the cellar, there's the couple of Blunderbore corpses.
Right.
There's an already open door to the south, and there's a closed door to the west.
Stop it.
Since it's one door, I'm okay going back to just see what's
Tickle
through that
me.
one door.
Okay.
Why am I leading this?
There are 2 doors, to be clear.
I believe there's only one. So I go for the one to the west.
Shall I?
Yeah, the south door is already open,
Right.
but you guys haven't gone into that room.
I thought that's the way we came.
That's the way that the Blunderbores came from.
Oh.
The door to the east goes into the stairwell room that leads up to the harem where you guys fought the Wraith.
So then there might be treasure where the Dumbledores came from.
Yeah, wherever it gets me away from that goddamn portal.
Sure.
Okay, then
The
let's
Big
go.
is like already like at the door, like
So we're
I
going.
mean, if we're leading that way, we should just,
At your service.
Okay, then I'm okay going to see where the Dumbledores lived.
Sounds good to me.
all right.
And now I start judging why these children aren't in bed.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a parent, but
Uh-huh.
Is that them screaming?
Yep.
Oh, I was like, is that the TV or something?
Good
You
shot
guys
of the TV.
walk back through
Jesus.
the door to the south.
She just
from
opened the
this
sliding
room
glass door and screamed
through
about
the
it.
portcullis door and are looking at the main room. You can see barely into the room leading to the south of here, and you basically see it's a very dimly lit room, and you can see a little bit of gore in there.
Is it Al?
No, it's not Al Gore.
Just waiting to find out who.
He like runs out. He's like, "Man, bear pig."
I invented the
I really
internet.
saw an episode for the first
Roll
time. when I
for
was
a
in
lie
Orlando.
check.
Yeah.
Roll for Democrat check.
Cyril. Oh.
19 on Democrat check.
Well, you're
Oh.
definitely not a conservative anymore. I head in, going, I'm sure it's fine. I'm just going.
I check for traps.
Good idea.
16.
You see Zen walking over, and then you pass him up and frantically look at the door for traps. You find no traps.
Great. There are no traps.
Zen, you walk up to Toshi, examining the door, and Toshi tells you there are no traps.
I go, great. And then walk past him.
You walk into the dimly lit room. You see, it looks like a scene out of a horror movie.
Uh-oh.
Like, it's just like...
Charnel House.
Yeah, I don't even want to describe it, but it is
Then
literally
don't.
it's just a dead-end room. It's a little bit smaller than the main chamber that you just came from, and it is filled with
Body
gore.
parts.
And most notably, there is, because you can recognize some bits of body, there is still an intact head with a face, and you're like, that's a human. And judging by the rest of his body, looks like he was wearing armor that's similar to the armor that the guards wear up top. So totally dismembered guards, like
It's a very dark
on
game.
pikes and strewn about across the floor.
There's lots of on pikes.
Yeah.
Can I do a voluntary constitution check real quick, Jeff?
Sure.
I have no constitution. I've peed my pants.
That's a nat 1. I vomit everywhere.
You vomit everywhere.
I've
And
probably
then as
wet
you
myself.
gasp for air after vomiting, like most people do, like the stench of body
Ew.
and vomit fills your nostrils, causing you to gag yet again
Oh.
and force back a little more bile.
Disgusting.
I stumble out of the room muttering something about being okay going through the portal now.
I use Osuna on him.
Also, I would
Aw,
like to
poor
point out.
pig.
Does he feel better?
Yes.
Poor baby.
Also,
There you
he.
go.
You can tell by the way that the body parts look. They look to
minor
be
cleanses.
as if they were nommed on. You see bite marks on all the bones and big mouth sections.
Yeah, I leave without
Missing.
even looting or caring about anything in this room, and I don't care.
I keep going. This feels great. Also, everything is getting
What fucking idea
frosty.
was this?
Yes. You're preserving the meats that are laying around. Arby's loves the idea. They're like, oh man, we can make some human sliders. This would be great.
Mm. Yum.
Arby's, if you're listening, give us free stuff.
Dahmer days, right? No, okay.
We clearly have the meats in this room. Frosted meats.
Albert fish
That's
sandwich.
fucked, Jeff.
No, okay.
Alright. Aesthetic question. The hand that grabs my staff. Since I'm so magically palpable now, can I have, like, frost going up my forearm now? Cool. I look badass, guys.
Easy peasy.
Pretty cool.
I'm Sub-Zero, but a satyr. I bleat as I rip out people's
Between
spines.
your ice abilities, your ice element staff, your legendary ice robes, and your frozen plane aura, you very easily frostify your forearm and hand that grip the staff.
Do I worry about frostbite?
Woe to
Excellent.
them, any dragon Pokemon who may enter.
I would like to loot the room. Please. With a magical 4.
Wow.
Don't sense much in the way of magics, but
Okay.
on the recognizable guard, you do find a small, like, thin vial
Hi, Arby.
of unidentified green liquid.
I take it
Ew.
and then drink it. I don't, actually. I don't. That's a stupid thing. You don't have any more scrolls of identification, do you?
You give me my last one last.
And that 4 was my ability to identify it, correct?
No, that was you looting the room.
Aww.
Can I try? Or is it basically a fruitless effort, like I would need a scroll or a Deckard fucking cane?
Actually, you know that Deckard wouldn't be able to, because he's not a potions master. I said unidentified in the sense that
Not
you guys
a
don't know what it
potions
does.
map.
Not the actual
Not a
in-game
potions
definition of
master.
unidentified magical item.
Okay.
It's
Cody,
an unknown
those are
potion.
cookies. They're not for you.
Darn it.
Is it Lysander? Is that his name?
Yes! Good job. Yes.
I make a note to go back to him, but first I try to figure it out magically. That's a 19 plus 15.
Let's use
You know almost everything about this potion.
With a 34.
Yeah. You're like, I've seen liquid like this before, and I believe it did this. And judging by the magical properties,
I want to talk exactly like this.
yes.
And Soul's
William
just like,
Shatner?
what a douche. What a weirdie.
You know that
He's
this
a
is
weird
a potion of chameleon.
Ooh. Let's not share that with Toshi.
And you are able to assess its power. It's quite potent. The only thing you don't know about is how long the effect would last.
I remove the ice rod from my belt and put that on my belt.
Excellent. Chameleon.
Okay.
The rest of the party looks as you are rifling through a dismembered guard's pockets and examining a potion that you found, and they're all vomiting.
I look back at them and go, oh guys, I'm good with this room. We can go now.
Let's get out of this room, please.
What's the big deal? Come on. Let's go. Jeez.
Flavia asks
Meanwhile, I'm
you.
like outside of the room, just like hugging my own knees, rocking back and forth.
Flavia asks you, "Are you still seeing things?"
I tell her, I don't think so. I'm holding a little green potion, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But do you know where you got that little green potion from?
Off a dead body.
Also correct. But like your surroundings in that room. Never mind.
I grew up in the jungle, like in the wild, where dead bodies were kind of common. Like animals hunt and people hunt and there's hunting.
Noted.
Yes. Now, if you're starting to think that I don't feel remorse for that guy's death, like I don't even know him.
I
Like,
wasn't
I
asking
feel-
about the remorse. I was wondering if you were seeing a clean room and if you were still seeing visions.
Absolutely not. But I will admit
Okay.
that the frost makes it feel more pleasant. Like, look what I did in there. I actually show her. Like the crystallization of the blood.
Right.
And I'm like, it's like a furry blanket.
A cold blanket. Yes.
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
Absolutely. I look at Big and say, well, it was your hope to venture more in here, and we ended up finding this shit. So, what do you want to do now, Big O?
I'm literally in the corner, like, fucking pulling one of these, just like, I want to go home. I want to go home. Like, I am not okay. When my options are fucking slaughterhouse and scary-ass space dimension, big no happy.
Big no happy.
Oh, what'd you guys like to do?
I'm
literally just following Soul around at this point.
I'm okay going through the last door that we haven't ventured through.
Okay.
Because this door didn't... This gore room did not venture into anywhere else, right?
Yeah, it was a dead end.
Okay,
Don't
that's
worry,
what I
Big.
thought.
I'll keep you alive.
By the way, the gore room reminds me of Red Riding Hood's gore room.
That's
I'm sure you'll keep you alive too, though.
It's basically just like barrels and pikes and crates and bodies strewn about on them and like disgusting corners of the room where you imagine the blunderbuss took care of the bodies and themselves, to be frank.
In my gore room, Red Riding Hood literally just tore things apart just to see what they were like inside.
At least the blunderbuss had a purpose.
She had a purpose too.
Well,
She
not
was
a good
also
one.
a sicko.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not argue.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Let's go through the last door.
The blunderbuss were hungry.
Katie, you okay going through the last door?
Mm-hmm.
Trevor, are you okay going through the last door? I carry big.
You fail.
Specifically pick mental prowess just so you can.
You lift him like in the way of like a Jedi would, and just floats him across the room. Big is just like, stop it.
Good.
Stop it.
Just close
Stop
your
it.
eyes, Big.
Go at this point.
Right. You go to the room, or to the door that leads westward. It is closed.
Well, shoot.
And it is unremarkable, just like every other door you've come across here, with the exception of the ones that were trapped, of course.
I check for traps. With a 5.
You are not aware of any traps.
Big, help me. Oh, can Flavi check?
She can.
Bobby.
She goes, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. She
I
looks
actually
at you-
smile at her
She actually
joke.
looks. Yeah, she actually looks at you kind of coyfully when she says that. Is coyful even a word? No, it's not.
Is coyful a word? Coyly?
Yeah.
Coyfully? Really?
Is it technically a word? I think so. Is it commonly used? Now, I would use coquettishly.
Ooh.
Coquettishly.
Okay, coquettishly it is. She works on the door for a while, and she goes, "Son of a bitch! I can't find anything, but I don't feel safe."
Hmm.
Can I check just for shits and giggles?
Absolutely.
It's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits. That's a natural 19. Plus nothing.
The best thing I'm going to give you is you don't find any traps, but you also do not feel comfortable with this door.
Can I take a step back and with one of the stolen ninjatos just poke at the door handle? Like you know when you're trying to slip a credit card, kind of unlatch thing? I'd like to pull one of those.
Okay. You take a Ninjato and swipe it like a credit card between the door and the door frame.
Ninjato.
Upon inserting it between those two areas, the door wiggles as if it's alive.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a mimic!
Yay.
Zap it.
Actually, can I like roll some kind of like cunning check to see if I recognize what it would be since we haven't encountered one before?
A cunning check to see what now? I'm
To
sorry.
see if I recognize it as what it is.
Yeah, it wiggles in such a way that you're like, wood isn't supposed to move like that. Like the fucking mimic from the goddamn courtyard of the monastery.
And I immediately pull the Ninjato back and just stab the fucking door.
You stab the door with Griswold's edge, which is a fire weapon. The door catches a flame, and you hear a shriek come from the door.
Bummer.
It goes like,
Jesus.
Flavi goes, "Holy shit!" and stabs it with her gladius. The door splinters and falls to the ground.
I zap it, and then realize I'm too late to react.
After it splinters and falls to the ground, it gets iced, and then you guys look behind it and see a now completely open archway leading into a very, very small room with 2 large chests.
Awesome.
I look back at Toshi and just kind of point to the chests and say, "Your turn." I got lucky.
That's true.
Should definitely check these chests.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Son of a-
What the hell that keeps happening? I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay, I checked the chests. Ooh, with a 4. Plus 8.
You check both chests with a 4, and
Plus
you surprisingly feel pretty comfortable with these chests. You're like, I don't think these chests are really out of place. I think they're real. In the sense of mimics.
real.
I think they're real.
They do exist.
They exist and they are real, and I don't feel any badness coming from it.
Like traps.
Or any foreboding logs.
I open them.
You double open these chests because you say, I open them.
That's
which
right, I
implies
did.
plural.
That's damn
and
right.
you go, huh, and you lift both lids at the same time.
No.
Revealing treasures. The left chest has a grand total of 300 gold.
Oh my goodness.
Since we're on the subject of gold, I'm going to go ahead and say that the right chest also has 300 gold.
What?
For a total of 600 gold for
That's
the entire
200
party.
each, you guys.
No, it is not.
Oh.
It is 150 each.
You beat Trevor too.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone gets 150 gold if you're all wanting to split it.
Thank you.
That 150. 150.
The objects in the left chest are as follows. A large vial of red liquid.
Is it fucking blood and it's gonna turn us into a fucking vampire just like it did to...
You can examine it if you would like.
I take a glare at it.
You glare at it. The potion senses fear.
Don't mock me.
I wasn't. That was my laugh.
After glaring at it, you barely even need to make a check on this potion. You're just familiar now after having seen something like this before. 20?
17.
No. You know that it is a very powerful health potion.
I give it to Big. Instantly.
I immediately put that shit on my belt.
Excellent.
And I don't even look at him when I do it. And so when he takes it, I'm like, that was for Ray's.
And you just hear a really deep voice say, too late.
Reyes goes, like he actually doesn't really like the idea of potions.
Oh my god. What an upstart.
Yeah.
And you
I look
hear
at
the
Ray's
words
and I go,
readers.
you're just an uptight,
He's just like,
edgy little
I wouldn't want to
bastard.
drink anything I find in this fucking place anyway.
Like, if you were gay, you wouldn't even be into sodomy. You're such a tight ass.
You're only saying that, Ray's, because
Oh my
you
God,
weren't
Tommy.
offered the potion.
My gracious.
My wife looks at me like I don't, like she doesn't even know me.
How long have you kept that one in your back pocket?
I just came up with it.
Oh my god.
You also find a scroll. Bless you.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
You find a scroll. Oh, my
you.
goodness.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You find a scroll of thunderstorm.
Ooh.
What?
And you find a scroll of an unknown spell.
Hey guys, now I get why Jeff wanted us to go this way.
Is that what he wanted?
Scroll of Thunderstorm. Who should have that? Like, obviously I'm the DPS spell person.
I guess it doesn't matter who really has it. I guess it matters more on like who wants the aggro after using it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could use it. You could do it and use it because it makes sense. You do the damage anyway, and if you get aggro.
Normally scrolls don't have a magic boost to it, though, right?
It does not matter who uses the scroll. The scroll will always
Same
be of the
damage.
same effectiveness.
Okay. I kind of think that one of them should have it just for fun.
Could do that. Give it to Big or Toshi.
Toshi does have extra
Don't
belt
put much
slots.
damage. It might be nice for me to have.
Yes, but they're all used up with things I would like on my belt. So.
So I want to give it to Big again, unless Soul wants it.
Nah, you have it, Big.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I will. I'll actually take my large axe and put that in my bag and put the scroll there.
Your
Okay.
large ass?
Axe.
He
Oh.
has that too, but he likes to keep that out.
What about the unknown? What about the unknown scroll?
I'll take that.
Oh,
I'm so glad you guys.
Toshi is so quick so quick to take the unknown scroll.
So I can ask the old people about it
Mm.
when we get back.
You do know that it is a spell scroll, though.
Oh.
It's just unknown as to what spell
Well,
it
I
is.
want to know what it is, and then when I find out, I might give it to my spell friends.
Spells.
But I have a hunger for knowledge.
Have you ever been to the spelling bee? I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jeff, you said mine was the Scroll of Thunderstorm?
Yes.
Scroll of thunder.
That's just it. Is that a spell that I'm not seeing on the spell list, or am I blind?
It's very appropriate.
Should be
to
under
have for Big.
Elementalist. It should be Thunderstorm.
Like if Big was gonna cast a spell, it would be Thunderstorm.
Either Thunderstorm or Lightning Storm.
Jeff, you making stuff up that doesn't
Tempest?
even exist?
Tempest! Oh my god, I completely forgot that word. Yes, it's Tempest. It's
There
a scroll
we go.
of Tempest.
Didn't quite die.
My apologies, guys.
We don't forgive you.
I thought it was named something else. Wow. Been a while.
Well,
Alright.
To be fair, both are cool sounding.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And then
I'm
plus she has
changing
the
it to
unknown
the
one.
Scroll of Tempest for my own sake.
Okay. And then, in the right chest, along with all the monies that you found, you find 2 empty vials.
Just empty vials.
Huh.
And I saved the best for last, always. I want to see how powerful I can make it. So, okay, average. Great. So, the last item is an unidentified rod.
Oh shit.
I would like the unidentified rod, unless anybody else has a need for a rod.
It could be a magical item.
It's
if we can...
gonna be a magical item.
It
Should
is
we?
magical.
Should we? We don't have any scrolls.
I'll
But
I
take
made out
the 2 empty vials then. No one will want that.
I'm going
Wait,
to.
2 empty vials?
Yeah.
Can I attempt to examine the scroll or the item and see the robes and see if I can figure out what they are?
Sure.
17 plus 16 magic.
It is. There's an ability attached to the rod that you're just not familiar with.
Huh.
Can you sense the element?
She can. It is arcane.
Oh.
Oh.
It's an arcane rod of something that you would never seen anything like it. You're just like, this is
It's
pretty
an,
powerful but very weird rod.
it's actually an arcane rod of stuttering. So every time you cast it, you actually can't speak as well,
Yeah.
but
Ah.
they are stunned because they're stuttering.
Stuttering
So
Stan.
Yeah.
Smart. Smart.
it's not because you stuttered or anything. I'm just saying it'd be funny if there's a rod of stuttering. I stutter all the fucking time. Anyway, is everything accounted for? Because there was
Yes.
a lot of stuff, and so
There
I'm
was a
making
lot
sure
of
that
stuff.
everything got grabbed. Because if not, we might forget about it forever. Why are there empty vials? That's bothering me.
I don't know. Does
One
anyone
thing I
else
have
want
not added
them?
yet is the money I am doing it right now. You said 150 a pop, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
I
forgot
grab the
that.
vials and then
No, I got
clang
it.
them together.
No, don't do that. They're already in my.
And then they shatter and they
Ah.
go in my eyes and I
No.
can't see.
I look at
anymore.
Zen and I go, "Calm down, boy."
Well, that doesn't happen. But I will tell you that the 2 vials are empty and they are like immaculately clean and dry, as if a potion was never put in them, or any fluids for that matter.
Fluids.
I suddenly change my alignment and view Katie as a villain, so the frozen plane affects her.
Wow.
I view Zen as a villain, so my divine presence hurts
Doesn't
him
work.
because I know he's a demon.
It still wouldn't work.
I snake.
works in undead.
Dang it! I mean, he's about to be undead.
Just because he's dead to her.
Oh.
I sneak
You're
because
dead
I'm
to
just
me.
over this behavior.
I have a question.
Toshi
10
suddenly vanishes to you
With
guys.
plus 12.
I have a question, and that's a question about your mechanics. If a healer like her had Chameleon, and she used Chameleon, and then used Full Heal, would she be revealed?
No.
Ooh.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The effect chameleon, like the potion, she would not. But if the ability chameleon
Yes, the ability.
was active, like she was sustaining it and casting, she would have to roll a very high DC check to remain chameleon.
I think my dex is 18.
But that's why spell effects are so much better.
But my dex check.
Because you don't have to keep it active. It's just on. Like the potion of chameleon you found. If she drank that, the effects of the potion would stay constant through casting.
I kind of want to give it to you now, Katie.
That actually pretty cool. I could use it.
I like that, but I like that idea. I give the chameleon potion to you.
Thank you.
Please keep that on your belt.
But I do want to point out that the effects of the spells, like
It's not known for how long.
any like bright lights that happen while spell casting or any sounds aren't going to be like see-through like her body is. So she will become more noticeable, which lessens the effect of chameleon, but she still appears to be like ethereal or see-through.
Okay, I'm still going to give it to you.
Okay.
So please accept the chameleon potion. Put it somewhere important.
Will do.
And I expect the next time you get the best shit loot, that I get the next pick.
I don't need that because I already am. I say from somewhere.
Soul has the rod, right?
Which
The
rod?
unidentified arcane rod.
I meant to write that down. Probably important. My allergies are definitely killing me right now.
Oh, poopy.
Why allergies? Why?
Because the air is bad. Not in here.
Really bad.
But out there.
Yeah.
I can't feel the fan anymore.
No, the air in here is just fine.
Alright, well if that's it, then let's go back to the portal.
You appear back at the portal.
Just...
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Good one.
Yeah.
Wow. Anybody need to restore MP before we go through Hell's Gate?
No, but
That's
I'd
what the
like
resting
to.
was for.
Could I have? I don't have all my HP.
Oh shit.
Why?
I don't know.
We need
Katie
to...
didn't have enough
She didn't have
MP to
Yeah.
go
Can
for
I
it.
just lay down since I'm snuck and just nap until it's
No,
healed?
because then the party will leave you.
Maybe that's what she wants.
I flash heal Toshi.
Can't abandon the party.
You're a flash shield.
You heal for 11.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it was 50 because it only takes away 3 mana.
That's beautiful. Now I'm only missing 2, but that's okay. I don't care. That's good enough.
Good enough.
Congratulations. Everyone's at full everything except Katie, who's missing a small amount of MP. Maybe you guys should rest for an hour.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay,
Oh god.
I keep watch.
You guys.
I'm kidding.
I'm
also looking
not.
for any excuse not to go through that goddamn portal.
But you changed your mind if you saw the Room of Death, the House of 1,000 Corpses.
Oh no,
I
it's
keep
just-
watch.
I'm more like had a panic attack between
Katie,
two
you're at
untruthful
full
choices.
MP.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Oh. Except for the barrier mount, obviously.
After an
Is
hour,
that still on me,
Raze.
Katie?
Huh?
Yes.
After an hour, Raze impatiently goes, "I want to kill something."
Then go.
I look at him and go,
I'll be
scout
right
ahead and
behind
kill
you.
whatever you can then.
Big. You mind if I scout ahead?
I guess.
I nod to him and then remember, oh, I'm snuck. Okay.
You see him take out his bone and run through the portal excitedly.
Oh god.
Stop before you reach over the edge.
I'm just gonna roll something character-wise real quick.
I feel...
Wow. Big's guilt at not being the first one through the damn portal outweighs his fear, and he kind of and musters up his courage and goes through next.
Damn.
Excellent. When you go through the portal, you see Raze running down the stairs to the lower central platform.
Okay, good. I'm glad that he didn't go like in 007.
Even if he did, he would land on the platform.
Know that reference?
Nice.
Alright. I look at
Excuse
Pflegl
me.
and say,
Crickets.
I go on a date in the starry night.
Sounds nice.
The
Cool.
stars at night.
I might have my friends
bright.
with us. Might be a bit of a
Yeah, I
third wheel
know. I'm
thing
used to
going
that.
on. Okay, cool.
I
I go through, and I make sure that Frost is with me, and I proceed down the right path, and I'm like, it's a lot of stars. I don't like this many stars. The trees are usually protecting me from the stars. Okay, let's go.
Wait, I'm just gonna say you all go through. Is that
Yes.
correct? Or you all find yourself in the arcane sanctuary.
I would like to try backflip again.
Oh my God.
15.
You backflip successfully, and no one sees it.
No, I did. That's the important part.
Yes.
How did you see your own backflip?
I have keen eyes.
Spirits.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
Fucking burn, yo.
Someone's always watching. Don't worry.
Raze exclaims from
That's
the lower
true.
platform, "Hey, there's something weird on the ground over here."
Yeah, it's called you.
Got him.
I start walking over to Raze.
I like your voice for him.
Thanks. I'm like trying to have like a cool like follow a character, and you guys just like shitting on him.
I like it.
It's so funny. I kind of wish we were still streaming now because I think that everyone would like kind of like Raze, and then you guys just keep fucking shitting on him, and then it would become like this huge joke. Like, oh, what does Raze think? Lol. Like that kind of thing. All right.
I'm heading down to check out what Raze is looking at.
You head down and you see a familiar two what was it? What would that be called? Like, you see familiar runes in the middle of the central platform with two spots where you think torches would be.
Oh.
Hey!
I spit fire at both of
He
them.
goes, wait a minute, I know this one. He just steps onto it.
You saw that Raze had not walked on the runes yet, so it did not activate. But upon the party stepping on it, it does activate, and two light blue, very familiar flames light up on either side
Uh-oh.
of... It's a, uh-oh.
It's a portal to home.
It's a waypoint.
Oh. You made it sound bad
No,
for a second. I don't know why.
I'm wording it this way because you guys are fucking boners.
Oh.
It's just like all this bullshit resting in like hesitation and again, mind you. And
Hey,
then
I didn't
the
decide on
moment
that.
you proceed like 10
You
steps
have
forward.
knocked
there's
me out
a
the
room.
last two fights that we have had.
Yeah,
so
well, maybe
give
you
us some
should fucking
time.
die. I'm so mean.
You heard me
That's
say
funny
it.
that it's fucking twice in a row.
Tell us
now
how you
it's
really
done that.
feel,
Jesus
Jeff.
Christ.
Yeah, you guys should be dead. All of you. Die.
No. I really...
Raze goes,
DM wants to kill
whoa.
me.
What is this? Is this another portal?
Yeah, but in a good way.
Where does it go?
I don't know. I push him.
Oh. Shall I check for evil portal?
I do. I really
Oh.
push him.
You push him and he lands in the middle of the portal and he goes like,
Sorry.
whoa, there's like an image of the Luke Golain in my mind.
Oh, shit.
And a moment later,
Wait,
you see,
did we take Raze back with us to the
camp.
at one point, the roving camp?
Yeah.
yeah, you see a serious look on his face and then he vanishes.
Oh, shit. Well.
Bye, Raze.
He comes back 10 seconds later and goes, yeah, it's another portal. I appeared back in Luke Golain. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
I'm still not used
I
to the
just want
effects.
to pop back to the roving camp and find Charles and be like, I like the armor, and then just disappear again. But I won't. I'm ready to continue on as ready as Big can be while being so scared that his nuts have shriveled up into his chest cavity.
Oh, jeez.
So do we go forward, back, left, or right?
2 ups this time.
I go to the right.
To the left.
So I'm going to be referring to these
Slide
passages
to the right.
as
Roll a D4 as
north,
well, and I got
south,
two.
east, and west. Just the same.
Never eat soggy waffles.
So if you go right, in my mind, that's east.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Jeffrey.
So
I go east.
Zen would like to take the eastern
Wait.
path, and you already walked down it.
Tommy, did you do a D4 and get a 2? Because that's what I got.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
That's funny.
Oh, that's
Cool.
cute.
I'm good for east
You
as well.
guys. I mean that in
That's
the best way,
adorable.
actually.
Yes.
I like that aesthetic.
Stuck. So yeah, since he rolled a 2 as well, I just start venturing down the east path.
Okay. You begin venturing down the east path. The passageway is a little on the narrow side, which is a little disconcerting considering that beneath you is completely open space. Like the pathway that you're walking down,
Yeah.
it's like 10 feet wide.
So it's like we're on a balance beam.
Not a balance beam,
I'm
but
kidding, I know,
it's a skiddy path with no like guardrails, so to speak.
All right, I'm with you. Let's do
Big
this.
Asshole fucker so tight you can turn carbon into a diamond.
Poor thing.
Can we see anything?
The darkness of space kind of acts as a veil that masks anything more than like about 40 feet away from you guys.
I look at Soul, even though she may not be there, and I say, "You don't ever think we're in heaven?"
Nah.
Huh. If I push you off the ledge, you think you'll hit a surface that will actually send you to heaven? And you'll just reappear here?
Yeah, go ahead.
In the distance, you guys see a light blue light suddenly appear atop of a large stone pillar in the middle of the path.
I sneak that way. May I? My
You
movements.
are already snucked.
My movements are no longer halved because I
That
am
is
a
also true.
master of shadows, motherfuckers. So she thought.
Do you
to
like
himself.
go ahead of everyone?
Yes.
Upon traveling forward, you are now about 40 feet away from that pillar, so it's now actually in view.
Cool.
And from the light blue light comes a large streak of lightning that is shot at you.
Oh shit.
I back up,
It hits you.
motherfucker. I'm snucker. I'm snucker.
I'm snicked.
Sadly, it does not
snooker.
matter. And I don't even have to roll. It's
Is it the
great.
Eye of Saruman? I mean Sauron. Like what?
Actually, the
What
pillar
fuck?
resembles it
Yeah.
somewhat.
It can see everything.
It can. Wait, what am I doing? That's not a D12. Oh.
I have 8 defense.
I'm such
I rolled really crappy, so that's good for you.
Good.
Actually, it's good for a lot of people. So that's going to be 3 plus
Well,
6.
this will pull me out of
Be
sneak,
9.
and I'll see this happen.
9 lightning damage is dealt to literally the entire party
Oh.
because the lightning covers the narrow path as it is shot down completely straight down the path.
That's real.
Guess who has lightning resistance?
And barrier, you take literally 0 damage, big.
Cool.
Look what I did. Look at it. It's
Very
beautiful.
nice. But everyone else takes 9 lightning damage.
That dies.
Please account for the 9 lightning damage now.
No.
You said 7.
9. I said 9. Get it?
You did say 9.
I said 9. I said 9. 9 as in the German no. Like, no, I said 9, but I said 9. I said 9.
Lightning is in Blitzkrieg. Okay, fine.
Yeah. After you all take 9 lightning damage, you see very, very faint images of light blue and glowy white figures floating toward you, Toshin, from behind the pillar. They're very faint, and you can't really make out any discerning, or you're not able to really discern any specific characteristics. They're just like figures.
I'm trying.
There are 4 of them.
I'm backing up to the party, if I may, because
You
I'm
back
no
up to the
longer
party?
snuck,
Yeah.
right? Because of that lightning thing.
You are actually unaware if you're snuck or not.
Well, I
Big.
go back anyway.
Does the pillar look like it's still active, or like
Yes.
it's blown its wad?
The light blue light is still on.
Can I just start shouting back up to everybody?
Toshi has already begun backing up, and Reyes listens and backs up.
How far away am I from the light?
You are now about 50 feet as you back
So I
up.
don't think I could probably throw something at it, could
No,
I?
it would be out of range.
Darn.
I want to zap the lights and have Flavi do a double shot at the light.
You are out of range.
No, I'm not.
I mean, you can progress forward and be in range.
That's
but,
what I'd like to do.
okay. So you get in range of the lightning pillar, and you zap the lights.
For 19. Actually, I should roll for brittle.
Frozen Plate's 20-foot range.
Yeah.
It is currently unaffected by any slowing effects, meaning brittle does
Fair.
not take
That's fair.
into account.
So it'll be 18 zap damage.
You do 18 damage to the lightning tower.
Hey, you guys, it took damage. I want Flavi to do it. Pew pew.
Pew pew it, Flavi, pew pew it.
This is how we pew
Dun 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 dun.
Flavi goes.
Back to high school sword. I got PTSD.
Flavi goes right away, and she stands right next to you. Both of you are ahead of the party at this point.
Yes.
She goes pew and le pew and hits both.
Excellent. Doth she do damage?
Yes, she does.
Indeed.
Doth does 24 damage.
Beaut.
Pregunta when you have a second.
Ask away, my friend.
Damage.
Seeing that Zen and Flavi are standing their ground, can I change my motions and go, fuck, and start running up towards the front like I always do?
Yes, that will use part of your major action, though, if not all of it.
And yeah, that is
During
what I'd
ranged
like to do.
phase, at least. So
Yep.
you use the rest of your actions during main phase to reposition yourself in front of them.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Reyes is still listening to you, and he's staying behind where you were, just to let you know. Unless if you order him otherwise.
I look at him, and I look at the fight, and just kind of go, do what comes natural.
You see his bone grow, and he grips it with both hands.
How can you say that with a straight face?
He barely does. He waits for us to laugh and he smiles.
And he runs it, but he doesn't make it quite as far as you. So he's still like the four of you are kind of in the head portion of the party. Toshi is slightly behind because she retreated from the lightning tower. Sorry, I keep looking at you and I naturally say she. Anyway, but she is snucked because you realize as you're going back that no one is actually making eye contact with you.
Oh, that's good.
So you realize, oh, I must still be snucked.
Shit.
But Soul, during this whole time, has been in the back like, fuck you guys.
You chilling?
What would you like to do?
I'm
You're farthest away.
gonna make my way closer, just like everybody else.
Excellent. So you make your way closer. You walk right up beside where Toshi is, but you don't know that Toshi's there.
No, Toshi's thinking about
The
maybe.
Zen zapped the pillar,
Yes.
And Flavi hit it twice.
and what did the pillar do?
It got hurt.
They got hurt.
It actually took damage.
Ouch! It said. Oh.
That's not very nice, Charlie.
I zapped
Like
the
that
pillar.
thing.
I give it a little zap.
You zap the pillar as well.
16 damage.
Doing 16 damage.
Pillar's like, hey guys, stop.
The floating figures take form as like ethereal, ghostly figures. They are bone figures, and they immediately take divine presence damage as they approach Big. Go ahead and roll.
18.
18.
I'm sorry, so there's 4 of them?
Yes, there are 4 of them.
Cool. My brain hiccup.
It is the end of range phase. And if anyone would like to use charge, they will have initiative.
I would not like to use charge.
If anyone.
Does Raze have that ability?
Raze does have that ability.
Is that something I'm deciding, or is that purely you?
I am freestyling his AI at the moment, unless if you instruct him otherwise.
Instruct.
And just to let you know, since I'm deferring to you, the AI has not decided to charge.
Gotcha.
I'm being as non-meta as possible.
Raze and Big are both going to hold off and wait for them to get a little closer.
They will be attacking you literally this next day, because it's about to be enemy phase. They're going to attack you. They're close enough to you
He
now.
and I can't get into melee range without using charge, right?
Correct.
But if they're going to be attacking us anyway. Yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah, Raze would definitely use charge.
So Raze to charge. Raze grins. He grins.
Not grimaces. Grins.
Raze grins and charges forward at the
Like,
ghosts.
that's a weird combination. Like,
Sorry.
That's okay. He hits, dealing 14 plus. Nice. He does 25. He does 25 damage to the closest ghost.
and then Big is gonna just go into the fight at a regular pace. It's just gonna keep moving forward, but not charge.
Excellent.
Oh, I wonder if I should try to like separate from you guys around the perimeter and like draw its fire. Or try to sneak while you guys draw its fire.
Yeah, is there room for everybody to fan out, like Jenny was saying?
Like, would that be a thing? Could we do that, like on the perimeter?
I just don't know if this is a super narrow spot.
It is a very narrow spot.
Well, never mind. Fuck it.
That's a really good idea, though.
At the beginning of the player
Thank
phase,
you. That's kind.
the lightning tower shoots lightning again.
What a dick.
Tower.
Who decided to come here?
Alright. I'm rolling a lot higher this time, guys. Sorry. The 17 lightning damage.
To everyone?
To everyone in a line, yes. Because you're all still on this path.
How much? Sorry.
17.
Oh dear. This is not.
Trust you
So,
guys
Jeff, I
can
know I ask
calculate
this
your own
every bloody
resistances,
time,
right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Go ahead, Big.
It would go barrier and then my percentage decrease.
Correct. So,
then
any
eight-
flat...
your magic is still 16, right, Katie?
Yeah.
Just remember this. It's going to
So
be...
barrier is 8 down to 9.
It's going to be shields, damage reduction, percentages.
Got it. So 17 minus 8 brings me down to 9. 1 damage reduction brings me down to 8. 25% off of 8 would be 6, correct?
Yes.
Sweet.
I don't think I have any.
How do I just mess up typing 89
I don't know
once?
how we're gonna do anything about this, guys.
Two ghosts attack Raze, and then you see two more ghosts peel away and go after Soul.
Yeah, it's on. I'll take one of the ones who's attacking Raze as well. Might as well.
So both that are going for Soul and one that's going for Raze? Okay.
Yes, please.
The one attacking Raze goes and misses.
Cool.
Wow. Raise goes.
Bigger raise doesn't have as high a defense as me.
Well, I just crit you. Miss. And miss. So you only take crit damage from this.
Not terrible.
That is going to... That will be a 10 plus... Will be... 26 physical damage.
Okay. So... Down to 23 because of my damage reduction. And then 10%, so...
21.
21. Okay.
So you take 21 damage. And I need you to roll a d20 for your willpower.
To which I have a -1 modifier.
Super.
So that's 5.
Right.
Oh wait, is this a fear or confusion?
No, it is not. You receive a turn of blind. You will be
I
receiving.
almost said I'd go blind, but for a totally different reason.
You will be receiving -6 on your next attack roll, sir.
Alright.
Okay. Player phase. Toshi. Actually, wait. Big. You have more dexterity now.
Oh, I do. I forgot.
It's true.
I'm just gonna blindly swipe. See what I did there?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
the one who blinded me. Okay, fine. The one who hit me. So that is. Oh, sorry. You said -6.
Yeah.
So that is a 19 all told.
Wow. You hit.
Yeah, 15 plus 10.
Good job. You hit.
Woohoo! Despite being blound. Ooh, and I maxed out my damage roll.
Good job. How much damage did you do?
Alright. So that's 18. 24, 6 of it being fire.
Excellent. So you do 18 plus 9 fire damage for a total of 27.
Woo!
Toshi.
Hey, I actually hit something for once, y'all.
In your snucked state, you're standing behind Flavi and Zen. You see the ghosts all over the place around Big and Ray's, and you see the lightning tower still crackling from the previous lightning streak that shot at you guys.
Okay, well, I probably want to attack some ghosts, but I'm wondering aloud, should we just, like, get out of here? Like, this thing's gonna kill us eventually, right?
Unless you go the Zen and Flavi path and wipe it out first. Because it's sounding like the thing's taking damage.
That's
Meaning
true.
It is destructible.
Okay. Am I close enough to hit any
hella
ghosts?
damage roll.
You are close enough to hit any ghost you would like.
Okay, cool.
You can take a major action and get to the lightning tower.
No.
Or you can use a minor action and get within throwing range of the lightning tower. These are all
I
options.
don't want to get closer to it.
Okay.
I don't think. I'm good on that. I don't have a lot of health, and my being snuck isn't helping me, so not doing that. I'm gonna backstab a ghost.
Excellent. Which ghost would you like to backstab?
One with all its health.
Okay, there's 2 that have 18 damage on it.
Okay, one of
So
them.
just one of those? Got it.
Oh, I got a 7. But
You are very accurate, and that actually is successful.
all the added things.
Yes. How much damage?
68.
68. Oh, Jesus, sorry. So you do 68 damage is going to be
68 damage?
Yeah. My
Holy
backstab
shit, man.
is doubled.
Fucking samurais.
It is not doubled, it is increased by 50%.
Oh, yeah.
Close enough.
Which is still huge.
Yes.
Cool. I then throw my dagger at it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I don't. Did I use my sword to do backstab? Didn't I?
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll for the?
I would hope you use your sword to do backstab.
I want to roll for the silence chance thing.
Okay.
Evens.
This dice is heavy.
Ooh, I rolled a 4.
Good job. It is silence.
Cool. I'm gonna throw my dagger at it
So very handy.
with a 10.
You hit.
That's 19.
19.
Plus 2 in holy damage.
19 plus 2? Okay. So it does 19. And
Hey,
Okay.
at least the whining stopped.
No, right.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Groovy. Zen.
Am I within range of casting Blizzard on the tower, and would it radiate and hit the ghost as well?
If you put the furthest edge of your blizzard on the tower, the closest edge would overlap with all of the ghosts.
Excellent, I do that. But first, I self-heal.
Okay.
I disengage. 17.
Hey, Cass.
Congratulations, and 17 is very good. You were super sniped.
Whoops. But it's instant, so who fucking cares.
Good catch.
I could have death sentenced the tower.
And then I cast Blizzard.
That would not have worked. What'd you get?
It fizzles.
Damn.
I thought that you rolled for blizzard already.
No, I self-healed and then I Blizzard.
Sorry.
So I'm done.
Okay. But you self-healed, though.
Yes.
That was great. That was great.
Yes.
All right.
Das ist gut.
I'm sorry. That's rough.
That's okay. I request that Flobby do another double shot on the tower.
Excellent. Flavia goes, absolutely. Pew! And then misses her second shot.
Fuck.
She deals a
You know-
total of 11 on the tower.
You know, Trevor, maybe in the next campaign, whether it be Lord of the Rings or whatever, I'll make a character and try to make it Keelik. So I'll play a
You
monk.
can do a staff monk.
I'll play a monk with staves, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great. I'm actually curious to know how that works out. So.
Instantly kill you out of spite.
Nope. You create a character with a massive sword, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Raze attacks the ghost that missed him. He hits with his heroic strike, dealing 45 damage. He grins very widely. Soul.
Grimace at the sight.
I decide that I need to heal myself, and so I throw a regular heal at myself.
Success.
Yeah.
24. 8 plus.
What's 16 plus 8?
24.
24. I heal for 24.
Woo!
Good heal.
Yeah, that actually puts me back at full. I'm pretty sure.
Man, it's better than my heal was.
Almost. Do you need a heal?
What else do we do?
Does anyone else need a heal? Who's everybody?
I am at 68 out of 95. I'm not doing too bad.
I can wait.
I'm missing 15, and I'm okay.
Okay.
I don't suppose I could request maybe a regen, because I'm going to keep taking hits.
She will not be able to cast regen this turn. She
Yeah, it has
used her
to be
major
like-
action
Oh,
on
yeah,
heal.
my bad.
I'll give you a flash heal though.
I will not not say no to being healed.
You get healed for 22. Wait, no, sorry,
Incorrect.
20. Math.
Also incorrect.
Wait, really?
Yes. You get healed for 12.
12?
That's half
Oh,
your
'cause it's
magic.
half
Oh,
magic.
you're right. You're right because it's a flash.
Although you
Still
are
must
maxing
be
out your rolls right now, which
freaking
is nice.
Yeah.
At a 95, so I am sitting pretty now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's so pretty. Get it sitting pretty bad.
Anyways, the tower shoots yet more lightning
No,
at you
fuck
guys.
that tower.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great. Oh my god. That is 26. I rolled extremely high on that. You were dealt 26 lightning damage.
I'm down to 15.
Jesus.
So I take 13, Jeff.
That sounds about right.
20,
It's down
26?
to 18.
Is that 26 damage, Thomas?
It's weird. I was really listening to it.
Yeah, 13. So 26 damage.
I'm my knee healing now.
Yeah, that hurts.
I am nobody. Oh no.
Flavi shrieks in pain and screams help.
Uh-oh. Poor
Raze does not look well either.
If we get killed by a tower, I'll get pissed.
Fucking same, dude.
The ghost returns the attack on Raze. One of the ghosts attacking Big peels off and goes after Raze. The ghost that you hit stays on you, and then the other one goes after Toshi. So we got 2 on Raze, 1 on Big,
Great.
1 on Toshi.
I'm gonna taunt the other 3. Get all 4 of them on me.
Okay.
Because why not?
All 4 of them attack you. Your defense is 19.
Correct.
Okay. 1 hit. Yes. Miss. Only 2 of them hit you.
Dope. Yeah, I was kind of banking on that.
Yeah. So 18 and then, so you take 18 and then 19, which is reduced to 15 and 16, so a total of 31.
Wait, 18 and 19 you said?
Yeah.
So 15 and 16, yeah, but I have 10% physical resistance as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's going to be 13
Because I
and
have the 3
14.
damage reduction and 10%.
So 13 and 14 combines for a total of 27.
Adrenaline rush!
Yeah. Give me that lovely D20, sir.
Ah, yes. Willpower, right?
Yes.
Then 12 minus 1 is 11!
You are blinded.
Lame.
Player phase. Big.
I used charge. Could I get in range of the tower?
Yes, absolutely.
Then I will do that and run the risk that I'm going to miss and really hope that I'm not going to miss. Spectacles, testicles, what have been watched. Natural fucking 1.
Wow.
You charge the tower heroically, swipe your sword, and it hits the ground loudly. Well, the blade tip does. You don't drop it, but you swing in such a way that you hit the ground, basically.
Bang!
Yeah.
Waste
Damn.
the fucking MP.
Happens, man. Toshi.
Ugh.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Is that one I hit before still around?
Yes, it is. Also, I apologize. One wouldn't have gone after Toshi. I forgot that she was snucked. My apologies.
That's right.
Regardless, you probably wouldn't have gone after me then.
Yeah, it would have. So not much of a change there, but I do want to note my mistake. Try to become better as a DM.
You should.
Always wanting to improve.
Should feel terrible. We should automatically win this fight just because of that.
Awful.
Yeah, sure. You guys get 1,500 experience and you're all full.
Okay.
He said it. He said it. He said it. He said it.
I didn't roll though.
He said it, he said it, he said it.
He said it, he said it.
You know what? I'm over this shit. You said I could major action over to the tower.
I
again?
believe you guys are over this shit.
You said I could major action over to the tower.
Where you... Well,
Like right to
actually, since you approached and started attacking the ghosts, you can get there in a minor action.
Cool. I do that. Ooh, with a 3, but I have,
That's
you know,
okay.
8.
You approached the tower with a 3, but I mean, you were just confirming that you were going over there.
Cool. Gosh, I kind of want to start to climb it. Could I get all the way to the top? In a major action?
You can major action to the top of it, yeah.
And could I then poke it with my sword in its eyeball?
You can get to the top of it with the major action and then be on the top of the tower and do nothing.
Great, I'll do it. Fuck it. With a 19!
You
Which,
climb the top of the tower very
is-
successfully, and as you get to the top, all your hairs are standing up on end as it is charging a new lightning spell.
Uh-oh.
well, fuck. And I can't stab it?
You're not able to stab with the sword.
Oh, man.
We're not close enough to cast anything on the
Yeah, we are.
eye, are we?
There we are.
Oh, we
You guys-
can?
Yeah, you guys can cast it.
Oh.
That's what I've been doing.
When I attacked the pillar, was that technically attacking the eye?
Yes.
That,
Oh,
the,
okay.
the bright part, yeah.
Oh, okay. Should use holy on the eye.
So
Yes.
that
It's
is that.
next. Blizzard. Actually cast,
Okay.
even though it's a
You didn't
Yay.
specify, but I imagine you wanted
Yes.
to hit all the targets.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my butt.
I could have been a dick and made you reroll, but I'm not.
9.
Have I done my divine presence for this phase?
No, you have not.
I'll do
Brittle or no?
that.
It would be brittle on the ghosts, not the tower.
18 for divine presence.
Noted.
51 to the tower. 52 to the ghosts.
Okay. The tower ices over and the light extinguishes.
Yay!
Nice.
I cast self heal. And I mana burn.
Wow.
Aww.
Okay. And then 51 to the ghosts, or 52 to the ghosts, kills 1, 2. So 2 ghosts die instantly, and then get that to 7, 6. Okay, there's 2 ghosts left after that blizzard, and that is all. Groovy.
Damn.
Reyes looks around surprised, like, what the fuck just happened?
I say, it got cold.
He goes, yeah, no shit. And he picks up his massive bone and he swings very hard in a thrusting fashion in the hopes to deeply penetrate the ghost that is attacking Big.
Ooh, Casper, no!
And he critically misses. His bone wobbles ineffectively.
I laughed so hard at him. Huh,
He goes,
the laughter.
damn. 2 nat ones. Where are the odds? That wasn't meta.
Never
1 in
tell me the
400.
odds.
Yeah, thank you. Flavi knocks an arrow and goes, do you want me to attack the tower again?
No. But are you...
I'm sorry, but that wasn't Zen. That was 100% Tommy. Yep.
She goes, okay, I'm attacking that ghost. She fires an arrow at the most heavily damaged ghost, which is the one that Reyes missed.
No.
So she didn't miss like him.
Kills it. The arrow sails
Oh,
through
no.
its chest, and you see ethereal bones drop to the ground, such as the other ones that died to the blizzard. There's now 1 ghost remaining, and she attacks that one as well,
Ooh.
hitting it
She's like,
for a grand total of 12. Soul, it's your turn.
I zap the last remaining ghost. With
You
16.
zap the last remaining ghost with 16 damage. It goes Enemy phase.
Damn it, he lived. Uh-oh. I probably should have healed myself.
It goes to Zen.
Oh.
You want to take this hit, buddy, or you want me to taunt?
Please taunt. I have only 8.
I
Oh,
flash
yeah, I
healed
could've
Zen.
Taunt. I really thought that he wasn't hurt that bad.
12 you healed for, is it?
You healed for 12.
Thank you.
You're very
And
welcome.
then Big
Next time,
taunts.
taunt.
The ghost goes away from Big and then goes right back to Big. And hits Big. Awesome. I'm so happy about that. Dealing 15, which is reduced to 12, and then reduced to 11. You take 11 damage.
That would have killed me. For the 3rd session in a row. That would have wiped me.
Oh, I fully expected to die trying.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
It's actually cool out there.
4?
Huh.
There's also
On my willpower check.
Yeah, that's
Messing with the
true.
blinds.
Probably a
I
lot
don't
better
need,
out there.
I don't think I need to tell you, but you're blind. Again.
I am
with the
very
blinds again.
blind.
I don't know.
So much going on. Like, he's blinded, blinds are moving, we're all being blinded by the darkness outside.
Blinded by the light.
Blinded
Wrapped
by
up like
the
a
clouds.
deuce.
Blinded by the darkness. Player phase. Big.
The outside here smells different from
I
the outside
swing
of
at
my
the
house.
ghost regularly.
Same.
You know what I'm talking about?
There's a lot of shame here.
It's weird.
Mine is
I
6,
come
is it, right?
Yeah.
very far away.
Yeah.
Not really.
You get a total of 10. You feel the tip of your sword barely miss the mid portion of the ghost, and your attack is deemed ineffective.
Darn.
It's not very effective.
Oh well. Somebody kill it.
You automatically use your minor action and reconsider your life as a warrior. And Toshi, it is your turn.
Cool.
Toshi seems disturbed by that comment that I made about Big.
Yeah. I don't know.
No,
That
my
was
job is really just meat
it
shield.
was kind of unnecessarily heavy.
Yeah.
You didn't deserve that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did it anyway.
I kind of want to throw something at that last ghost just for shits.
Mhm.
Don't forget the giggles. Shits and giggles.
Yeah, there's always shits and then there's giggles.
Until somebody giggles and shits.
But I did climb up here.
But you don't ever want to giggle and shit.
You can
Literally at the
stand
same
on the
time. That
tower
might
and
be
throw
weird.
down from it.
I
Like,
kind of
haha,
want to.
height advantage. I have the high
I
ground.
do want to
Anakin.
stab it in its eyeball, though. Can I still do that?
Not from where you currently are. And also, these ghosts do not have eyeballs.
The tower
They are skeletal.
eyeball, like
The eyeball was had dissipated after it took fatal blizzard damage.
From-
You're standing
from
atop
Zoller.
an inactive lightning spire.
I will throw a star at that ghost.
You go shuriken, shuriken.
17.
It strikes the ghost in the back, dealing fatal damage as the bones crumble to the ground. The battle is now over. And atop
They made that sound
your
like die.
newfound high ground, you go. I did
Pretty
the
much.
finishing blow, you guys. Look at me.
One, because I have one sword.
Your grand contribution in that fight was a shuriken, and it happened to be the final blow.
Hey, I
I'm
did
just
other
saying,
shit
it's really
too.
funny.
I should have done that sooner.
It's super funny though.
But I probably would have died.
I'm just tickled by
I
the fact.
literally hit once this whole fight.
Well,
Good job.
I don't even have to use.
All right, guys. You get a. Is everyone the same level now? I believe.
I think so.
Ocho.
Ocho.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it 7 or 8 that everyone is?
Everyone's level 8.
Okay, then I should be 8 because I think I just.
Should really up that
If you
shit.
have more than 17,000 experience points, you're at 8.
What's the next level, by the way? Like
22,000.
22,000.
How much did we get?
I'm figuring it right now. You guys get a grand total of
2,000, right?
Oh, what?
86. So 680.
What?
It was not a hard battle.
Yes, it was.
It was
Excuse
just
me? It was a
ineffectively
little-
fought by you guys.
Fuck you. It was difficult, actually.
No,
It was something different, okay?
it's okay. We all have those bad days.
Now, what do you mean by ineffectively fought?
Meaning
Inefficiently.
we kept missing and shit.
Okay.
It was an
And we
inefficient
stood where the
battle.
lightning kept going.
I mean, I thought that he had some idea that we didn't do, and he was gonna get on our ass for it or something.
So 608 plus 68,
I got it.
748.
I'm at 18,678.
Fun.
Yep.
That's a fun number.
You're a fun number.
Cool.
Thanks.
I loot the. Oh wait, no, I don't know. I like standing up here. I feel so
These,
tall.
these ghosts, yeah, you are taller than big for once, and it empowers you. You're like, yes, it brings me honor.
No.
The
I
ghosts,
almost want to knock over the tower just to really be a dick.
But you
But I
like me, right?
the ghosts do leave behind a very shimmery ectoplasmy
Mm.
sort of remains, and the lightning tower does not drop any loot.
I'm gonna scavenge through Casper's remaining
Ectoplasm.
his ectoplasm.
Just to let you know, I forgot to mention it, but the spot where the
Ew.
lightning spire was, it's a very, very slight widening.
I loot the tower. I carry the tower on my back. And I summon the eyeball back.
Yeah, I want to just so I can stab it right in its eyeball, like I wanted to do.
Just glue it to Big's back and have him have like this tower of lightning on his back, just shooting everything down. He walks by.
That way I don't have to try and ineffectively swing at stuff.
You just taunt things and they walk into you and
Unreal.
die.
Epic's platform. Mobile Suit Gundam, that shit.
The path continues eastward.
I immediately sit down on the ground, bleeding heavily, and just say, ow.
I guess you need a heal.
Flavie and Rays both exclaim, ow. But Flavie does so in a way that symbolizes the fact that she's only at 2.
Mm.
I tell everyone to stand side by side and prepare for the healing line.
I
I
jump down epically.
I self-heal twice. Cast.
Oh, with a 5.
Cast.
Plus all of my
I'm at
dex.
full.
I
I got a rock.
Yeah.
This is Bobby's health maximum just for fun.
Wait, what's your health at, Trevor?
29 out of 95.
I'll just full heal you, actually.
Flavie's
I was
health
gonna
is
say
at
he's a
54.
You've been fully healed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 54 out of
Honestly,
what?
actually, percentage-wise, is worse off than me, then.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna heal myself for a bit. Because I'm hurt too. I think that worked. Regular heal. Who else needs healing? Alright. Oh my gosh, that's the second time I rolled that.
Oh my god.
3, you heal for 19, Toshi.
Yay.
And what about, how much are you missing then?
Nothing. I self-healed.
Oh yeah. What about, Flavie, what was she at?
She's at 2 out of 54.
Oh shit, I full healed her.
Successful.
Yeah, Flyers are too. Rays, how are you feeling?
Flavie had giant burn marks from all the lightning damage that she took.
Jesus.
She's
And
now healed.
Rays-
And Rays is at 15 out of 64.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
I roll my eyes at him, I'm like, I guess I'll heal you all the way too. Full heal.
He gets fully healed, and he would make a sarcastic comment about what you said, but he appreciates the heal too much.
Good. Let's see, that puts
One of
me-
those things where he like looks at you, kind of like snarky, like, and then once he gets the healing, he's like, okay, like,
He's like, oh, alright.
all right,
Phaser's set to snark.
Yeah.
yes.
And then I look at everybody. I'm like, now I'm gonna rest, and I lay down on my back to regen my MP.
I can face plant on the ground next to her, being completely drained from just taunting.
Bang! Bang!
Pretty much. It's hilarious when you think this is Sonic, you're like,
That is the best. That is the best representation of how big taunts I've ever heard. Big!
Bang!
Big!
Bang! That's how you talk from now on, I hope.
I will do my damnedest.
Alright. So. Are you guys just laying on your back resting here next to the spire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. What else are we good for?
Obviously, it'll make for great cover.
It would.
I didn't like that. I hope there's no more spires like that in this game.
This is
Oh boy.
Our entire group of people, we are all narcoleptic.
Yeah, very.
We
I
just
love
fall
how
asleep after every battle.
Session is us. Every session so far has been: we sleep, we get up, we walk for 5 minutes, we fight something, we're exhausted, we sleep, we get up, we walk for 5 minutes, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Right?
Okie dokie. Well, I just rolled wonderfully for you guys.
Uh-oh.
You don't mean that.
Ooh, look at that. Accuracy. Reading through sarcasm.
Uh-oh. The
Brilliant.
one time, finally, we rest.
I'm
and it
getting
doesn't
so many
work.
compliments
Oh,
today.
there's
I'm
been
just
some times
so
where
beside
resting has
myself
not worked
with
out for you
compliments.
guys.
Yeah, that's true.
My bloated ego.
The rest of the party who is not resting, the
Oops.
rest of the party who's not
Sorry.
resting, that's funny. You guys see 5, remember those like, satyr-like creatures with the big, like, pole arms? The guys that fought in
Yeah.
past?
Mm-hmm.
Moon Clan or whatever that's called.
5 deep crimson-colored versions of those guys
We could run.
come walking up, and they go,
Oh,
they're like
God.
charging at you guys.
Well, that's
First in the dirt, I just go, Zen, talk to him.
Did we regen anything?
I'm going to be nice and say
It's gonna
you
be
have
nice.
recovered half.
Yay.
MP. No health, but half of your MP is back.
What if I only spent 10 MP?
You restore 5.
So wait, half of our expended it?
Yes.
Yes.
Not half our maximum.
No.
I
Correct.
wait until we are close enough, and then I cast Blizzard on the first one.
In the hopes to censoring the close ones.
I wanna hit all
of
5.
them get hard, yeah.
Good cast. Great. 2. 5. 11 plus 36 is 47 with
No.
actually 50 to all of them. Yes, honey?
We have a day.
We have a day.
Does brittle go off?
We have a day. Yeah, that was the extra 3, so 50. We're starting off with 50 damage to all of them. That's 250 damage to start the good battle. Tommy's gonna be fucked over.
Or
While
so
Zen's
he
doing
thinks.
that, Big literally just hauls himself up. It's kind of like a surly teenager on a Saturday morning being told he has to go do something. Just, he pulls out the sword. And
I just wanna let you know,
he pulls it on the shield.
He is. The 5 of them are literally charging. I meant it when I said charging.
So I look at Floppy and say, "Go."
I need to go in order.
No,
Initiatives.
we're enraged.
That is true. But what if our faster party members wish to throw things? Or what if Big wants to try?
Fine.
Big, what do you want to
I
do?
quit.
I want to charge.
Oh, he wants to charge. You charge the closest one, I imagine?
Yeah, the foremost. I don't suppose there's a way, because we're still in the narrow section, right?
Yes, like the whole thing is narrow with the exception of the small area around the tower.
I'm still gonna charge regardless of the answer to this question, but am I gonna be able to like block them from getting past me?
No.
I'm still gonna charge.
You charge the closest one. You will be striking first before they do.
Alright.
Toshi,
Yes.
what do you wish to do?
Throw my dagger at the closest charging one. At the
He runs into the dagger.
with a 3 plus the things.
With your bonuses, you hit.
I bet like 12.
I know you have a lot of bonuses, so go ahead. Roll your damage.
Eerie. $18 plus 2 unholy damage.
You do 20.
Wow!
20 damage to the closest one. Anything else you wish to do?
Disengage! 13.
You are successfully snucked. Flavia goes, oh my god, they're heading right for us.
Yeah, I almost have like 20 dexterity.
And
I know.
she fires 2 shots. Pew pew and pew pew. She misses one.
Pew pew
And
pew.
hits the second one. Dealing 8 damage.
Weak.
That is weak.
What? Nice.
Raise, grins, and also charges.
And also
Alongside-
use the charge.
Big, yes. So both of you guys will be charging at the closest one. Soul.
Snaky.
Soul.
What do you wish to do?
My divine presence obviously doesn't affect these guys, huh?
If you wish really hard, then maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna put mage armor on big.
Mage armor. Big.
So you get it's 1d6. A 1d6 off.
Hey.
And then plus half magic. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 14 mage armor. Plus 1 defense.
Guys, Big did it. He has 20 defense.
Yay!
He did it.
He did it!
He did it. Is that the end of your turn?
A burst of testosterone
A
flows
burst
through
of
his
testosterone.
veins.
Because I needed more of that, right?
Melee happens. The charging attacks go off first. Big. Please roll.
Oh, I get out of the way.
Who's your daddy? Who's your
My
daddy? Who's your
interaction.
daddy? Who's your daddy? Natural 20.
Wow. Just roll, or don't even roll, just tell me all the max damages.
Alright, so 1d8 plus 1d6 fire, so that's 14 damage right there. My strength plus my constitution is 20, so I just drew a fucking blank. My god, sorry. 34 damage, 6 of it fire.
28 plus 6.
Wait, no. Sorry. It's strength and dexterity, not strength and constitution. So 19 plus 8 is fucking 27 plus 6 is fucking 33. 6 of it fire.
Correct. You do 33 damage.
Good. Oh, sorry. 37 charge. Plus 6 for damage.
Okay. You do good damage.
And hella threat increase.
It looks really, like, messed up. And then Raze attacks it.
Yourself and face wipes it.
Raze deals 45 damage to it, killing it.
Woo!
There are only 4 left. Enemy phase. 2 of them stay. 1 on Big, 1 on Raze. And then the other 2 peel off and go after Zen.
Fun.
No.
Sure.
I don't know.
Nah, I taunt, but just the two going for Zen. Raze can take his own.
Okay.
That damage output's too good to lose.
Too good to lose, he says.
The one attacking Raze strikes. He hits. Wow. Weak. Dealing Raze 20 damage, or actually 19.
Sorry. Spazzing feet. Spazzing feet.
Raze goes, ow.
Take it like a dragon.
Take it like a dragon. The three attacking you miss, miss, and miss.
Good. Yes! As soon as you said the two misses, I was like, come on, come on.
Big. It is your turn. Just kidding. You and Ray's already connected in melee phase. So, Toshi.
Cool. Yes. Well, something stuck in my eyeball.
That isn't.
Well. Okay, I'm gonna backstab one of them. Maybe the one that I hit already. With my dagger. Oh no, a 2.
What are your bonuses?
She feels so we're 8.
Dexterity. Plus 5 attack.
Oh, yeah, because you have arms training and aim.
Yeah,
Precision
accuracy.
or whatever. So,
I think all my other
13.
dexterity thingies are for sneaking only.
Jesus. Yeah, so yeah, you get plus 13 with 2, so you got 15 off of a 2. You hit.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Dealing 68, I believe. For your backstab.
68. I can add that plus 2 and plus 10 dex sneak only when I'm snapped, right?
Yes.
Oh, so that was also 12. Plus the 5 attack. Plus my 8 dexterity. That's a lot. It's like more than 20.
Woo.
Wow. Okay. I would also like to throw a star at it for good measure. That's not the right dice. Imposter! Okay. Oh, with another 2. That's fucking weird.
You hit.
How strange. That is a 20 damage.
Deal 20 damage. Oh, man. You did 88 damage to that guy, and he was looking effed up.
Oh, the silence chance. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Odds. And
Nope.
you rolled a 2. It didn't work. I disengage. 14.
I don't think they're going to be able to beat that. Nope. Alright, you are successfully snucked after dealing 88 damage. Almost killing that guy. I'm going to save their turns. So, Big and Ray's are going to go last in this phase. Zen.
Blizzard again.
Retired all their shit. Successful cast.
It is successful. I was just making sure that that wasn't my crit total. My crit amount. It's not. 9. 15 plus 36.
51.
52. Wait, no. Sorry. Wait. It's 18 twice. So 36 plus 15.
It's 51.
Yeah, it's 51. Bye. And 55.
You do 55. So the one that Toshi just hit twice dies like instantly. And then the remaining 3 are all looking in pretty bad shape. Flavie goes. Hits. And crits.
Burn.
Oh wow. I maximized that. So she does 13. And then her crit would be 20. Which almost kills that last guy. Soul.
Where's your health at now? Big.
Full. I haven't
Oh.
gotten hit yet.
Damn.
That 20 defense, yo.
Seriously. I'm going to
So I think the only person who's really got hit is Ray's.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's he at?
45 out of 64.
Let him sit. I'll zap one of the guys. How many are up now?
There's 3 of them. One's nearly dead, and then the other 2 are looking not so good.
I'll zap the nearly dead one for 16.
He dies.
Yay!
Big.
Are of the remaining 2, is there one of them looking worse than the other?
No, they're both looking about the same.
Team, I'm just looking at the one on the left.
All right.
Natural 17, so 27 to hit.
That hits.
Not so great of a damage roll though. So that's 17 damage, 6 of it fire.
17, 6 of it fire. So just 17. All right. And then Ray's attacks the same one that you just attacked.
Smart boy.
19, which nearly kills it. On enemy phase, shockingly, both of them go for Zen.
Big surprise. It's on.
Both of them?
Yep.
Alright, they both attack big. Let's see if I can hit
big.
big with a critical miss. And a miss.
Wow.
Player phase, Big, you are so stunningly awesome and in the middle of all the action, giving you the initiative even though you should go at the end of this phase.
Heh.
The charge, like, messed with things. Anyway, go.
The one that I hit last turn, I'm just gonna swing it again. Huh. A regular 17 to hit, not a,
You kill the one that you've been attacking, and the last sword gash that opens up across his chest bursts with fire as Griswold's edge cleaves through it.
Griswolds,
As a
no!
minor action, look at the remaining one and go, nah!
Make it run away.
So many Christmas lights it caught on fire.
Toshi,
What?
it's your turn. What?
What?
You jerk.
You should put death sentence on him and we'll just wait for him to die.
I kind of
So
want.
mean.
I kind of want to because it's
Watch
only
it
one
start
turn
running.
now instead of 2.
It saves us a lot of mana, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh
but she
my God,
expends
that
mana
was
to do
weird.
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's true.
How many are left? It's just one, right?
It's just the one guy.
Oh, okay. Well, I backed
How low is
Fuck
he
it.
at?
It's pretty low.
15, motherfuckers.
He dies.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
katana just goes through his chest like a hot knife through butter. Comes out like, and just kind of goes like,
Oh.
and falls and dies.
Arigato. Good night.
Congratulations. The party receives 600 experience.
That's it on a...
Wow,
660.
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, wow.
Jeepers, mister.
Just do the producers right there, Jeff.
Yes, I did. Wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, J-Pfleg, I love you.
I assure you that even though me and my partner here are sitting down, you are...
Giving you a standing
Stop
ovation.
it. That was...
And then they both just...
I assure you that you are receiving a standing ovation.
Fjalleschocken? Boom.
Beautiful, Uli. Beautiful.
Bialystok blue. Good eye pudding.
There are now 5 horribly just gashed up, sliced up, stabbed, frozen
Demons.
satyr and frozen bodies all around this lightning spire now. Or a little past the lightning spire.
Alright, well, let's rest.
We're just like covered in blood. Just
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
That's the third time. Excellent.
I'm going to go ahead and say that
Misa Clumsy.
you went back to Luco Lane,
Misa Banished.
rested there, and came back.
Okay.
And we're going to start the next session at full HP and full MP.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
So please write down that you're at full HP and MP,
What if I? Okay.
and you're back at the Lightning Spire on the eastern path. Of
Can
the
I be
Arcane
on? Can I be
Sanctuary.
on top of it?
Sure.
Just for
You can start
aesthetics?
off on top of it. Yeah.
Yes.
You can start off on top, and you'll do like this victorious, like I'm on top of the world, but I'm in space.
I'm on top of the universe.
I'm on top of the universe.
I pull out my whiskey bottle and I'm like,
Yes.
life is good.
Can I just comment on the fact that I walked out of that fight taking 0 damage?
Oh yes. Please comment on that all you want, because I think that was excellent. All of my rolls against you, I think the best number I naturally rolled against you was a 9, which including their bonuses does not get up to 20.
Jesus.
Would it have gotten enough speed? Was that it?
No, the roll for a 9 that I got reached 17.
Heavens be.
Wow. So they wouldn't have hit regardless of the major.
That is true.
Damn.
But major armor just makes it so
But had I
that.
not taken evasion, they would have hit.
Yep, that's true. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and give the old goodbye here. So we're
The
gonna
old goodbye.
3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.
Am I in the camera? Bye.
That was awesome.
Oh, okay.
No, that was great because like your face is almost it's hardly seen. It's
Yeah.
always kind of cut off by
Just,
the
like,
screen,
slightly
like
cut
a
off.
little bit. So the fact that you actually showed your whole face was nice.
They're like,
the
wait,
viewers
we
are
know
like,
that person.
are like, hey, that's what Katie looks
Right?
like.
I know. I like when I sat there and you could like barely see me. We should switch places.
I didn't even realize it was hard to see me on
We're
the
more visually pleasing.
And I'm stopping recording.